Hey, good morning, Rob.
Good morning. Congratulations to you and your guys. What an exciting Saturday for you as well. 31 win over Western Carolina. What did you like most about the way your guys played?
Yeah, big road win for us, and a tough place to play. Cullowhee, it was a live atmosphere there, but got off to a quick start, fast start with a quick score. Really felt like going into the game that we needed to be the more physical team. Both teams a little banged up front on the offensive line. We've shuffled around a lot here, three different lineups in 3 weeks, and they had shuffled some guys around, had some injuries, so whoever could win up front with those offensive lines was going to have a good chance to win the game. And we were physical up front. We were real physical on defense. And we knew that we were going to have to execute and make plays on the perimeter, which we did. They're a real talented football team and real explosive offense. So we knew they were going to make some plays, but we needed to make more. And we did real explosive on offense. And then defensively came up with a big takeaway in the red zone. So real proud of the job that we did in both of those areas, and also real proud with the job that we did from a resiliency standpoint. We in the second half we gave up an opening kickoff to start the second half, and then the next possession we had a great strip, got the ball out. We got 11 guys right there. It squirts into one of their receivers, James Tyree, right into his hands. He takes it for 62 yards and a touchdown. It's like, man, like it felt like we gifted them 14 points, but we responded the right way. We came right back with points on offense, a three and out on defense, and then more points on offense. So I'm real proud of our team for the way we responded, and then for the way we finished the game. We played all 60 minutes, and we were able to come out with the dub.
Yeah, I was that last drive. You're down 31-29, and Landon leads you guys down the field 75 yards, and then finishes it with that 10-yard run. When to do that on the road in that kind of atmosphere, what do you learn about your team when they're able to do that?
Yeah, they believe in each other, and there's poise, and there was poise, players and staff. There was no panic in that football game from either side of the ball for us. So, Landon, he's gained a lot of valuable experience in these first 3 weeks. Even at the end of the first half, we put together a 2-minute drill. With under a minute to go, got down the field, were able to get some points at the end of that first half with a big field goal from Luke Barnes. And then to be able to be in that kind of high pressure drive at the end of the game where Landon, used his arm and his legs and did a great job getting the ball down the field for us.
We're here with Elon head coach Tony Trisciani. If you have a question for him, just use the chat feature of the raise your hand icon. We've got one from Bob Sutton. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Tony. You've mentioned Landon's arm talent before. What about the arm strength on that toss to Zamir? It looked like I think it went 70 some yards in the air, perhaps. And is that something that is like an extra bonus to have back there?
Yeah, ton of arm talent. And you're right, Bob. Like I was watching that yesterday morning and I'm like, wait a second. He threw that from the 15 and it went to I think the 20 in the air. And I'm doing the math and I'm like, man, that is a big ball. So yeah, that was a big ball. He can throw it. Zymer Winston, great play, going to get it. Yeah, that was big time.
Now that you've avenged one of your frustrating losses from last year, and you get a chance to do it again here this week. I guess your guys believe certainly you can do it after just pulling this off this week. Is that part of it?
Yeah, I think this team believes in each other. No self-imposed limitations right now. We're going to prepare and look to win one game a week. I feel good about where we are. We're hopefully going to get some guys. We are not at full strength as a football team right now. We got guys banged up, and hopefully we're going to be able to get some guys back here soon. And I just feel really good about how we're doing this as a team. Like we had some gladiators on the field on Saturday. We had guys that played a bunch of snaps. We played the game with three receivers. We're just so banged up at that position right now. And then also even out back defensively, just short some guys, had some guys go out with some cramps and some different things during that game. And, guys just need to play a bunch of snaps. We had guys playing 90 snaps. So we were gladiators, and these guys they're going to fight and compete, and they believe in each other.
If I
Tony,
can
we've
follow
talked
up
a
on
lot
that.
about the guys on offense. I wanted to switch over to the defense, and certainly a big afternoon from Kamari Brown, 7 tackles, 3 for loss, and a sack, and then hurried the quarterback 3 other times. Just talk about the afternoon he was able to have.
Yeah, Kamari's very disruptive, and he's an aggressive player. He's got good football instincts too. He has a good feel, yeah, big time performance by him, and like the way he played, like away from the ball and pursuing it, that was impressive too. And really the way we played defense, we had guys running and striking and hitting when they got there, and Kamari was definitely one of those guys leading the charge.
I want to talk to you about your special teams because those were huge. Jeff Yerk set the program record, averaging 55 yards on 6 punts, 5 of those 6 punts over 50 yards. And then you touched a little bit on Luke Barnes, 3 field goals, including one from 48. Just talk about the impact that those guys were able to have on the game.
Yeah, it's big time. I really trust those guys. They've got both have big legs, but they're also, they're confident. They trust themselves. And when to be a very consistent specialist, whether it's punting or kicking, you have to trust your swing, and you can't try to overdo it and get you in trouble. Both of those guys, they trust their swing. They're confident in it, and they're both performing at a very high level for us.
Let's talk a little bit about Saturday. Bob mentioned it. You guys head back out on the road to a talented East Tennessee State team. They lost a tough one, let a 15-point lead get away in a 4-point loss to a ranked West Georgia team. As you started to prepare for them, what are some of the challenges they present?
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Will Healy and the job that he did at Austin P and the culture he built at Charlotte. So he's got a talented football team, two experienced and high profile quarterbacks. I know they're going to be hungry after that last second loss at West Georgia, and they'll be ready to play. They return a good amount of experience, real talented running back. They're top 3 receivers, a lot of experience back on the offensive line and at all 3 levels defensively.
It'll be third road game in 4 weeks for your guys, and you talked about some of the injuries you're dealing with. How much does the third road game concern you at all?
It doesn't concern me at all being on the road, actually. I love it. I love having the guys together, getting on a bus, spending 4 hours in a bus, get to the hotel. It's awesome to see our guys hang out with each other in the hotel, off their phones, just spending time with each other. It's awesome. So this trip is very similar to the Western Carolina trip from a time standpoint. So our Friday is going to be very similar. The trip's going to be very similar. So yeah, I'm good going on the road. Um, and it's a big game for us. This is another stop on I guess our what we're talking about, our revenge tour. We've got 3 teams that beat us last year. ETSU came into our house, came into Road Stadium and took one from us. So this is a big game for us to go on the road and try to win another game this week.
All right, Tony. Good luck Saturday in Johnson City, and I look forward to talking to you.